Good morning, good morning. It's 10 o'clock. Can you see me there? I'm going out marketing for NYT today. I'm going to go to Jan to pick up a load of flyers and I'm just going to have a drive round, see if I can get sort of shops, news agents, anywhere like that, those kind of places to put flyers in the window, flyers on the desk, poster up somewhere, hand them out. I'm going to see where I get to. So I've got a little bit of a plan. I'm going to go through Old Cantley into Armthorpe. These things up first. Go through Old Cantley into Armthorpe, and then go Armthorpe into Dunsville, and then Hatfield, and then Thorn possibly, and then on the way back I'm going to go possibly Barnby Done, and then back through Eatonthorpe up to Wheatley. I'd like to look in Matalan and boots. I do need some new shower gel this morning, and then I'm going to go back through town, and then I would like to try this road, so I'm going to be some back roads around Balby that I want to try and see if I can use to avoid the main road to get to Rehearsal if it's a little bit quicker, because there's just like sheer volume of cars on the road at that time. If I can get down the back way, I don't know if you can do it though because it's a dual carriageway, so I don't know if once you get so far it'll only let you go back on yourself. That made no sense, but it makes sense to me. I know where I want to try anyway. So it's actually going really well. I've done a lot in Armthorpe. I did one place in Cantley, and then 11 places. Took them in Armthorpe. I'm just in Dunsville now. Pulled into one place that I didn't realise is no longer a place. It's just like boarded up, or not boarded up, but it looks like a house now. The pizzeria next door was closed, and then it was a pharmacy, and there was a guy faffing about his prescription's not coming. I thought, I'm not standing there for like 10 minutes while they get to the bottom of that to then hand in. So I'm going to try further down. I've got to come down, turn round, and then there's definitely the post office that I can try. There's another row of shops that could potentially take them if they're open. Then there's the library that I know would take it, and then there's like sort of the Hatfield Village, as I call it. So I'm quite enjoying this actually. It's quite nice. A lot of people are quite interested. Some people just take them and say yes. Some people have literally said, yeah, put them up yourself wherever you want to put them. But yeah, a couple of people have been like, oh no, I'll take a flyer as well. I've got grandkids, so I've got kids, and so that's really heartening. So I hope we get something out of this. This will be really. So I got round a couple of places in Dunsville, but guess what? It's raining, and who hasn't brought a coat? This idiot. So I don't know. It's sort of. No, it's not drizzling at the minute, it's raining. I've parked up. I don't know whether to wait 5 minutes and see, or just go. That answers the question. It's just got heavier. Let's wait. I was going to say, do I wait and see if it stops? I think I'm going to have to, because there's a few places that I can sort of walk to here, but if it's going to start chucking it down, I don't want to get caught in it, and it's not the smartest idea to be walking around with flyers in the rain. Cool. So I had a very successful day. I've been back about an hour. I went back to theirs on the way, it was on the way home, just to drop off the remainder of the flyers. I went to 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. 39 places I've been to today to drop flyers off at. Quite impressed with that. For 4.5 hours work. It was quite funny last night. I was in bed planning the route in my head and sort of thinking, oh, where can I go? And just thinking of places that I think would possibly take them. And I was like, oh yeah, it'll probably take me about... it'll probably take me about 2 hours, maybe 2 and a bit. Took me like nearly 4.5 hours. But no, it was fun. I really enjoyed it actually. I've got caught in the rain and then had the windows down with my music on when it got sunny, and I've quite enjoyed it actually. It's been fun. Jan phoned me last night and asked if I'd like to do it again because there's only like a really thin handful of flyers left. So I went out again today. I wasn't as successful. I tried like the opposite side of town, so like this side of town. Although I realised when I got there I don't actually know it as well. So I did sort of Branton, Oakley, Finningley, Austerfield. That was cool. We used to go on school trips to Austerfield, so I drove through there, where we used to walk on school trips. And I realised it was all a lot more residential than I thought it was, and there was like one corner shop or like a Tesco's or a Co-op, so I sort of dropped it there. And then I did Bawtry, like the main shopping street, and went up one side and down the other. So I got rid of a few. It was worth doing. Yeah, it was really good fun. I really enjoyed it actually. And it's quite nice to, some people you just give them in and, oh yeah, we'll put them up. Some people are a bit more, oh, I'll have to ask. But no, some people are really like, oh, I'll take one of these as well, and I've got grandkids, or I've got kids, or I've got neighbours who'd be interested, so that'd be really nice. So it'd be interesting to see where people have actually, if this has done anything, where people have seen it and if they've decided to contact us through that. But yeah, and it's the first rehearsal tomorrow. I'm really, really, really excited. So this is an absolute first. I've beat Mick and Jan to rehearsal. So while there's no one here, this is the Rotherham rehearsal room. So coming just out there, that's where we unload. This is where we rehearse. Yeah, I've just phoned them, they're about 5 minutes away, so I'm going to have my cereal bar. And I've been giddy all day for this, it's pathetic. I'm so excited. I don't know if you can hear me, I'm just on my way to be in Fab 5 for Harriet's birthday. Parking £1.30 per hour, why don't I think of that? I tried to park here, and it's like going to cost me £4.20 or something ridiculous to park there for the whole time, so I'm not doing that, so I just have to go back and park in Cast and walk, but it's really windy and I'm really unfit.
He's not actually spoken about what actually said it.